All right, happy Tuesday. I honestly have no real big announcements other than, it is coming down to the wire. It's almost the end of September. I did want to say to you guys, for those of you who have goals for your business, for the team, who have clients, I urge you to really lean into each other, especially in these coming weeks with me starting to slow down my workload, starting to slow down my notifications. I'm still fully invested into the team and my boot camp and my clients and all of that, but not necessarily as much in my inbox, or I'm not answering messages as quickly. I also have my notifications turned off. So it says notification from Instagram or notification from Facebook, but I don't have any previews anymore. So if you message me and I am not getting back to you right away, that's the reason for it. If it does become a you need me now kind of thing, and I tend to take a peek at who it is just to be sure and make sure, but if it does end up being something that you need right away, like if it's a question on how do I get this person to do this, or it has something to do with coach mentorship and you need that answer right away, send me an email to contact@rayandgallo.com. I always check those emails when I do get a notification on my phone, because that's just strictly work. So if it is an email that's coming through, I know that it's for a specific reason. But my point is, in the words that I wanted to say was, lean on each other now more than ever. Utilize this time to step yourselves up as leaders, to put yourselves in those positions of finding out the answers to questions and answering other people's questions and asking other questions. Use this as a time to do that. But now more than ever, do not let me and my season of life be permission for you to take your foot off of the gas. It's entirely up to you. And of course, if you do that, that's on you, not on me, right? I don't want you to do that, but I can't force you to do anything. I can't force you to keep going for your goals. I can't force you to keep pushing for your own personal income goals. And, oh, the moon looks beautiful. Distracted. Your own personal income goals, your own personal rank goals. I can't force you to do that. And while I am having my season of life taking a step, not a step back by any means, but taking a step sideways, just taking a little side step, putting my priority as, right now, surviving each day. Staying awake is a challenge, but it's like we're back to first trimester. But while I am doing all of that, it's up to you, right? It's up to you to stay in your zone and just lean on each other. That's all I want to say. So with that being said, please know that I am still here. Please know that I am not going anywhere. If you need me, I run a business. There is business and there is personal, and business still runs. The doors are not closing. I am not going on maternity leave. I am not, taking time off per se. I am still here. If you need me, please get in contact. I by no means am going to think, if you message me, hey Ray, how do I do this? And you've tried to look in the team page, you've tried to find team calls, you have, asked each other, you've tried to do all of those things, and you still need me, I am here. I don't ever want you to feel like in these coming weeks, and then when baby is here, that you're going to be bothering me. I want you to I just want to make sure that you know that I'm still here. Doors did not close. They are still very open. And the way that I am putting up my boundaries is the only work that I will be doing for probably the first week to week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, who knows, is mentorship. So mentorship of new coaches, mentorship of you guys, team calls once a week. I mean, we can all get on for an hour once a week, and checking in with the boot camp and all of the members who are in there. So recruitment and social media, that's not my priority by any means. Answering people's messages that, you know, them commenting on certain stories and stuff like that, not my priority. My team, priority. My clients, priority. So please just know that none of this is like doors closing. I am still here. And if you need me and I have not gotten back to you fast enough, send me an email or just send me a message again. Okay? Yeah? Coolio? Excellent. Okay. I am so excited for this call because I personally am going to be taking all of the notes. And I'm just going to throw it over to you. So go ahead, sister friend.
Awesome. All right. So I've been a little absent from making my reels because I'm like 35 going on 90, I swear, some days because my back and my neck has been thrown out, so I haven't been moving all that well. But reels, they are so much fun. They, I find, are like a quick little engagement piece that you can do. I mean, they don't have to be complicated. They don't have to be perfect. It's just something that you kind of like really throw out there. So with that being said, like, has everyone here kind of played with them already? Yeah? Cool. Okay. So they can be a little bit of a rabbit hole. I'll say that. So some of the advice or things that I'll throw out there, first things first, is if you're going to start to browse reels and you're going to want to browse these reels to get some inspiration and to get some motivation on what kind of you want to throw out there, right? Because I know when I first seen them pop up, I'm like, I really want to know how to do this, and I don't know what to do. So I actually started to browse what other people were doing, and then I would start to browse like hashtag Beachbody coaches. And I know, Ray, you say this all the time, don't go following other coaches. So I'm totally saying don't follow other coaches, but rather just take a really quick peek at their profiles and see if they have a reels section, and just quickly check out if they have any reels that speak to you, that maybe give you some inspiration. What I really like to do is, if I'm, going down the rabbit hole, or if I'm just browsing, I exercise that save button, and I will save the reels that I think are cute, funny, add value, something that I resonate with, or something that I'm like, yeah, I can make that my own. Because why recreate the wheel? You don't really need to. And that's kind of what I'm seeing other people do. And you'll be able to see this too once I show you kind of the music piece of things. So I guess little breadcrumbs I can give you if you are taking notes is, first, set a timer, because it's a rabbit hole and you can waste a ton of time. Just kind of browse for some reels, again, that speak to you, that resonate with you, that you feel can add value to your audience, and save them for later, because then you can go back and make them your own. Like when I do these reels, I do them in like the morning before I work out. So I'll like sit on my pre and have already done like some of my reading, and like we'll do it in like that 10-minute span before I go and do my workout. But I find the rabbit hole for me, and what I can get hung up on, is the music piece that I want to add to. And you can add music to your reel either before or after. So I'm going to just jump and share my screen, because the best way I can show you guys is how I do things. So I'm just going to grab my phone here. So let me share my screen. Start. allow. Okay. So if someone just can come off mute, can you guys see my screen right now?
Yep, all good.
Perfect. Okay. So I have my Instagram up here, and I don't know what it looks like for everybody else, but to see the reels, it's not very often that I will see a reel kind of pop up in my feed here, right? So if I want to see reels and what's going on, I'm going to go to my browse collection. And for the first time, see how this reel just popped up very first thing. This is what Instagram is showing me. So the algorithm is picking up and it's going to start to show you reels first. And it didn't do this at first. So this is kind of also created by your browsing history. So you may have to like scroll down in your browse until you see like a video and until you see it say like reels at the bottom left, like how it does here. So I want to go check out some reels. Maybe I want to browse first. So I'm going to tap on the reels and right away I can see this person is having a reel. But you know, you can swipe down. If you've been on TikTok, it's kind of like the same thing. So you can just keep swiping down to see the next reel. There you go. Wasn't sure if you can hear audio, but anyways, um, so you see all these different things. Say if I wanted to use this song that this person is using, I can actually just tap on that song. Move that over there. I can tap on the song and I can go and use that. Let me go find a better example. Hold on here. So what I'm looking for is, see at the top, it has the username, like right where it says meditate daily. When it says meditate daily original audio, that means that they've uploaded this video outside of Instagram that already has audio attached to it. And that's why you can't see when you tap on the music of that video, you cannot see any other videos here. So sometimes when you see like those really popular um, reels, um, you can tap on the audio and use the audio right from that part and create your reel. So this one here is a good example. So this is a really popular, catchy song that you can do different things with. I want to see what other reels are using this song to get some inspiration and motivation for my own reel. So I'll tap on that song and see how many videos are using this song already. So you can quickly look and see, okay, she looks kind of like a fitness influencer over here. So I'm going to tap on here and see what she's doing. Okay, cool. If I like that video and if that resonated with me, I can hit these three little dots down here and hit save. I want to save this and come back to it later. So let's jump to the saved reels that I already have saved. And I can show you where you can save or view your saved if you don't know where that tab is. So you're going to go to your profile. You're going to go to the three horizontal lines up here at the top right, and you'll go to saved. And you'll see all posts. Of course, I have a wish list of all the things I want. But here you can see a bunch of reels that I felt resonated with me that I kind of want to loop back to. So Lana, she's got a great one. So I know you're probably all thinking, well, how does she do that? How does she make those words appear and then disappear? And I'm going to show you how you can edit your reel. Um, is there any questions so far on getting motivated, inspiration, saving a reel? All good? Screen to hey guys. Okay, so we're in our reels. I don't have any audio to begin with. I'm going to be probably, well, I am going to be adding that in after. So I didn't use Lana's music, but if I wanted to, how to do it. Let me go back to her video. So go back to my saved. Go back to Lana's. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to thing. You can see who's using the audio for their video, but you see audio and it brings it right into your reel. So here is where you can set your timers down here. And the music is pretty good at helping you set that timer. So what we're going to do here is you're going to select your filter, which is this guy here. So you can select whichever filter. And I don't know, which one am I feeling? This one's good. Okay. And then you're just going to do your reel. So you'll be like, so that kind of allows you to know where you're going to put your placement, right? So we want to review what I just did. So this little back arrow here. It feels so so weird, but anyway, okay, done. It's fine. I like it the way it is. I now want to put some text on there that appears and then disappears. So what we're going to do is
Lyndi,
we're going to move forward with this.
one sec, one
Yeah,
sec. Is it skipping
hold on.
over? Okay.
Say that again.
I'm just wondering if it's skipping out for anybody else or if it's just my internet.
No, we're all good.
All good?
I know for me, when someone like switches screen or sorry shares screens, like sometimes it skips out for me. It's not right now, but maybe that's why.
Okay, perfect. No,
Let me know if it's still.
my internet is terrible, so I just want to make sure that it's not for you guys and that it's just for me.
No problem. If it does start to skip out or anything like that, don't just go ahead, stop me, let me know. Or if I'm moving too fast, or if you guys have any questions or something doesn't make sense, let me know. I sometimes get motor mouth and I can go like a million miles a minute. So
Question,
okay.
Does the length of
So
the reel depend on the audio?
So the audio that I chose from Lana's video is actually the length of the video. So it might not be a full 15 seconds. So if we were to go here, it looks like it's only I only have 5 seconds left. So it's about a 10-second video from here. Yeah, so I still have a little bit left in the clip.
What's the like maximum length that a reel can be? Like, is there a maximum? Oh, 15. Okay, so okay, cool.
So a reel is 15 seconds, and that is the same duration as like one story in a sense. So if you do your stories and you know how you only get like 4 blocks, that is 1 block out of the 4. You only get 15 seconds. So this is what kind of makes stories reels unique, is they're quick and they can be really effective. I will say that when I've browsed a couple reels, when you have too much text and it's too wordy, you'll lose your person who's watching it, because it's then too fast, right? So you want something quick, snappy, something easy to read, because you only have 15 seconds. And I don't know about you, but I can't read a paragraph in 15 seconds and understand and comprehend it, right? So you want to be quick and effective with what you're doing. So know if you guys saw that yes no video that I posted, or the reel that I posted, but that was just as short as I could be, like 3-4 words maximum, that appear, because sometimes when you do the appearing and disappearing words, those are only flashing for like a second, maybe 2 seconds. So they have to be quick, because you don't want someone to have to pause to read it or else they're just gonna just skip right past it. So that's what I've found personally when I've kind of looked at other people's reels, where I'm like, that's good, but you know what? You should make it less wordy. Or if you have that much to say, put it more in the comments section of the reel. So this next part might be really annoying because it's going to play the music over and over and over because I'm going to be adding words. So we're going to move forward. This, done. So let's count here. Yes. Yeah, sorry guys. Easy peasy. Ah. Okay, so I wonder how, hold on. Okay, I discarded that really quick because I don't know how easy it is to hear me with that music playing. Scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it to hear?
I couldn't even hear the music at all.
Yeah, we can't hear the music. We only hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's really good to know because I hear the music and it plays constantly over and over and over. And I feel like you guys can hear the music too. And I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna get so annoyed.
No, we can't hear anything. So you keep talking and we will, like, we can just hear your talking.
Okay, you can just hear the talking. That's good because this is just gonna be how we add the music. So we're gonna put in this. So when you add in your words, you're gonna add them one by one. So this is how. One sec here, guys. Okay. So I had to just add in all these words here. So we have all these words. We want them to apply at certain areas of the clip. So if we actually tap on the first word, which is this, I only want this to kind of appear when I technically point at it. And now I'm pointing at it pretty fast. And as you drag your video cursor down at the bottom, you can kind of see it scrub. So I can see I'm pointing right there. So I want this to be here. Is going to pop up after this. And again, we're going to clip it. So it's like every word you kind of have to clip at certain spots. And this is what's going to make your word appear and then disappear because it's only popping up at certain areas in your video. And then we're going to go like this. So I'm just doing this like super quick. It's not super clean. And then we want to see what it looks like. So it's not obviously super clean. My transitioning could be way better, but I was just doing it super quick just to show how you can make your words pop up at certain parts of your video and then disappear. And if you're good with this, then you can continue forward and get ready to post it. So when you are ready to post it, I believe this is where, yeah, you can add in a different cover, and you can add a cover from your gallery just to make it more eye-catching. So when you go to someone's reels on their profile, that's what you're going to see. So for an example, I'll show you guys. If we go back to my profile. So obviously Reels doesn't show up on your regular grid. I don't know if Instagram's ever going to change that, because up at the top, this is where you'll find someone's grid. I don't have any IGTVs, but if I did, it would also show up in the top bar that's right underneath the highlights, and then the photos that I'm tagged in. So I have these Reels here. I don't have any cover photos. That's something that I've just recently figured out on how to add a cover photo. But having a cover photo allows you, if you were working this way, allows you to just have more branded content and have more eye-catching content. So if someone does stumble upon your profile and they go to your reels, it's going to kind of look similar to what your grid looks like. And if you don't stumble upon someone's reels through searching through reels, because you can access their profile, another way that I do it to see what other people are doing is, like, I'll just type in a hashtag. I'll type in hashtag Beachbody Coach, right? And so you can obviously see, so let's just check her out. She's got a reel. I want to see what other reels she has. I'm going straight to her profile. Here's what her reels look like. She only has 3. They're not branded, but you can totally add a cover photo, and it just makes it a little bit more complete. Again,
Lyndi,
you
I
can
have a
check
cover
anybody
photo
else.
on mine if you want to show.
Yes, perfect. So we'll go to Ray. So exactly. So see how Ray has her grid. She's got IGTV. She's got her reels. And so perfect. So here's one of Ray's videos. Oh, I saw this one, her affirmation one. And she's just got a beautiful branded cover photo. And she's got a ton of views on there. Not saying that that boosts the views, but it definitely is more eye-catching and brings people in. And I love how she kept things simple, clean. It's not overly wordy. It's effective. So it's a very awesome way, very awesome. It's just an awesome way to increase your engagement. Like, I'll be honest, my followers, I was actually almost at 1,200 followers before I started to do Reels. I have dropped down to 1057, and I'm okay with that because my engagement on my insights has gone way up. I have more interactions, I have more reach. Even though I'm down on followers, I have more people engaging in the content that I'm posting on Reels than I ever did on any Instagram post. So it's a really quick way to capitalize on engagement.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I am in the US and I can actually put my reels on my feed. Do you think it is better for views and for people to see it if I have it on my feed? Because I just have it in the thing on the side because I don't like how it looks. But then I'm realizing I can do the cover thing now. So I can make it. So is that going to up my views on them?
Put it in your feed.
Put it
Okay.
in the feed. Put it in the feed because
Pictures to the beginning of them then and do that.
yeah, so because of the algorithm, Instagram wants their users to uptake on the feed because they're competing with TikTok. So you'll see a ton of Reels that are being ported over from TikTok to Reels, which is kind of annoying, especially if you're trying to look for content or something that resonates with you or inspires you to kind of make your own. Because when you go use the music, it's like you're using their original music, which is fine, totally is fine. But I don't know. I'm a hater of TikTok. I'm gonna say it there. I said it. TikTok is shady shit. But totally put your reels in your feed. You know, early days when I was figuring out how to do it and I was just playing around, I wouldn't put it in my feed and I would just share it to my stories. and I only got a couple of views, like nothing extraordinary. Like some of my videos have like 600 views, and like I have a very small following. And I've been making better connections, having better conversations, and actually engaging with people that I enjoy rather than people who don't have anything in common with me, right? So definitely put it in your feed.
Okay, I'll start doing that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Let me see what else I have here because I did make some notes. Oh, yes. Okay. So when you're doing those transitions, those really fun transitions, timing literally is everything. So I did make a video and I'll pop it in the team page. But you really just want to play with the timing, especially if you're going to snap your fingers. You kind of want to snap your fingers and have it over. So you're going to snap your
Lyndi, put your
fingers.
video on.
Ah, yes. Sorry.
Thank
Hold
you.
on. Stop sharing.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, guys. Here I am thinking you can see me. So like when you're doing your reel, you're going to snap your fingers in both the before and kind of the after, because what you're going to try to do is get your timing so it's like at the same time, and it's that second in between of like doing the motion that helps you. And when you add a little bit more action and movement with your body, it makes it like a little bit more believable. So like I'll pop that. I don't know if you guys seen the video, but I'll pop the video of my quick how-to. I tried to explain it and how to do it in under 5 minutes. So I was like motor mouth, but it's pretty easy. You just have to practice and play with it. You know, make them funny, make them your own. Definitely keep pulling and browsing, but again, don't go down that rabbit hole. You're going to want to set a timer because I've done this. I've spent hours and I'm like, oh my God. And I found, oh, another tip. When I'm making reels, I don't know if if you guys have noticed this, but if you have leveraged the timer and you make a reel and you time it for 5 seconds and you have a filter on it, after you've like filmed your 5 seconds, your filter will fall off and you have to reapply the filter every segment of that reel so it can stay and look consistent. Do you guys know what I mean when I say that? Yeah, perfect. Have you guys used the align tool yet? No. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Let me share my screen again. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What the F? I went from bad to good. Hold on. Meetings. What the fuck? Where did it go? I have no idea what I did. I can't see you guys.
You're frozen on my screen. I don't know if you're frozen on anybody else's screen. Yeah,
Yeah, because I don't know where the hell. Oh, back to meeting. Hold on.
there you go.
Okay. It's so weird. There we go. On my phone screen. Okay. Start now. Alrighty. So the align tool is key when you're doing the reels, right? So I'm just going to quickly do something really quick. So go and go, bam. Cool. Okay. So now I want to align myself because say I wanted my drink to appear in my hand. I'm going to use my align tool, which kind of is a ghost, right? So when you're doing those quick transitions, when you're like this, you can realign yourself because the better you realign yourself, the smoother the transition. So if like I'm like this, uh, mm, it's harder than it looks. And we're like, right? So then when we want to take a look at it, so again, you're going to want to kind of play with the transitions. Oh my God, my voice is so annoying. I hope you get the gist of it. But anyways, you would use the align tool to align yourself up to make those quick, clean transitions. So let me just go back and
Lyndi, can you do me a favor? Oh,
yeah.
I was just gonna say, can you screen share and show how you would play like a snapping transition? Because I feel like that's one that's super easy, but I tried to do it and I have no idea how to do it, and then I gave up. So
Okay, I'm gonna make it so there's better lighting, and I'm gonna like prop you guys up here in my plant.
okay, and we can't hear your audio, so don't feel like if you do make noise, we can't hear it. So it's all good.
Oh my God. Okay, if I go like this, no, that's not gonna work. Hold on.
It works. It flips you, so you're good.
Okay.
Unless it doesn't
Actually,
work on Instagram.
I'm going to make it, I'm gonna grab some flowers. I'm gonna make this flower appear in my hand. So I'm gonna share my screen again. Screen. Okay. So we're starting from fresh, and I want to make this flower appear in my hand. So first, I want to apply my filter. We're going to use this one. And if I wanted to speed it up and make it fast, I can control the speed there. I don't want to do anything with the speed, so we're good. I'm going to set a timer, because when you set a timer, it also allows you to like just be a little bit more prepared. So let's set a timer. My first clip is only going to be 3 seconds. So I'm going to stand here and I'm going to make this appear. So first I'm going to do, hey, oops, hold on. Cool. So let's just see what that looks like. So it's going to appear in my hand. Cool. So as you can see, the filter dropped off. So I'm going to apply my filter first. I'm going to set another timer. Why does that appear? And then my align tool. This is what helps a lot. So I'm going to try to align myself. And again, don't get caught up. It doesn't have to be perfect. So for me, I'm not going to try to line my head with my head because it's just so hard. I'm going to try to align my ceiling, the line of my ceiling. Because sometimes finding a line just helps a little bit more. So that's about okay. So then now I have my flower in my hand and I'm going to just be like, damn it. So I screwed that up. Hold on. What happened was my filter fell off for some reason. So I'm just going to discard that. I'm going to keep that, put my filter back on, bring up my align tool, fix my hair so it's somewhat the same, and go. So I did a little jump back just to give myself a little bit more animation and to make it look a little bit more believable. So obviously I need to clean this up with a transition, well, with the timing of it, which I mean, it's not terrible, but like I will usually trim the last little bit. So that's fine. And then I will trim the beginning of this until I had that little pop back. And then when we put it all together, it kind of looks like it just appeared in my hand. And the better you can align yourself, the cleaner that transition will be. So I could have aligned myself a little bit better to make it happen, but it kind of made it look like it just kind of fell into my hand, like I just caught it. And if I wanted to, this is where I could add in words. Have a good night. And this is, if I wanted to, I can just make this appear in and around here, or make it more to the end of the video. And then if you unhighlight that word at the bottom, it will just give you a preview of what that looks like. And you can go back and edit that. You can add in like the background image of that. You can change the color. And then, you know, you could readjust it. You can add your stickers here. You can add GIFs, same thing from up in here. And then when that's good, you can type your caption, put in your hashtags. Hashtags are super important here because those are going to appear in other people's feeds who follow those hashtags. So you want to use those hashtags that have the most amount of followers, and then leave this toggle on to say also share in feed, and that will appear in the feed. What I figured out also afterwards is you can still share it up to your stories, but you're going to share it from your reel section of your profile. So then it will still show in your reels and also in your stories. So I'm just going to discard this because I don't want to post it. Is there any questions on the transitions? Did it make sense? Did I go too fast?
No, that was awesome.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to close out of this. So if I wanted to post a reel to my story, I would go here and I would go up to here and I would just hit add post to story. And then it would just post as normal to my story, and you'd be able to do what you would normally want to do on your story, right? So you have all those same controls, which you're increasing the amount of people that view that story. And ultimately you want people to exit your story and visit your profile. Essentially, that would be a goal that you would want. So yeah, I think, oh, the other thing that I had noted here, sometimes you see some really, really fancy editing. And I even myself was like super curious, like, how are these people doing this crazy editing? And a lot of the times people are using third-party apps to create these videos, because you can upload a video to your reel. If there was a clip that you wanted to, you can upload that to your reel and include that in your reel. And so a lot of people are using third-party apps to do all this cool editing, or even taking their videos from TikTok and bring it over to Reels, because they're just adding that content in and then sharing it up to their Reels. So that's something that I have found. So don't get yourself too hung up on it. Again, you want these to be quick and easy. They don't have to be perfect. They're just quick little pieces and snippets to share about you, your life, you know, what's going on. You can totally leverage them, obviously, for the benefits that you see within Beachbody or coaching or anything like that. And like I've done a few fun ones, like leaving my laundry in the washer for 2 times in a row. Really, it was 3, but I don't it. Or like cleaning your room, the before and after, and like a snap, right? Those are different, and it's different content that adds value to who you are and to what you support, right? So you're not always about business, or you're not always about, you know, lifestyle. You're showing different aspects of your life that are engaging and real to other people. So I think that's all I had to cover today. So if you guys have any questions, I'll open it up for questions. I'm an open book. I know I probably like sped through that. So if you want more of like a one-on-one, or you need, you know, other things, other questions or other help, I'm more than happy to help you guys. I also have, like I said, that quick video that I could post and share if it's not already posted in the team page. And that's another just kind of quick refresher on how to use kind of the tools that I went over, and everything else on top of it was just some of the things that I've picked up while going down the rabbit hole.
That was so awesome. Does anybody have any questions while she's here? No.
Did you guys learn anything? Was there anything that you learned that was new that you didn't know?
Definitely the align tool.
I was just say I had I could not figure it out.
I've made one reel and I tried to do transitions of like getting ready to work out in the morning, like going from my PJs to my workout clothes and then going from like hair down to hair up. And I did not know about that tool, so my transitions are slightly rocky, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, they just help align you, right? And like I said, like I find sometimes I get hung up on trying to align my body, that sometimes it's easier to find like either the line of your ceiling or the line of a mirror and aligning that up and then aligning yourself up. It's just a trick.
I do want to say a couple of things. That was awesome. Like, thank you so much. That was so great. And like to see you doing it, I think that was really, really helpful too. I do want to say a couple of things when it comes to Reels and your business. Number one, please don't spend too much time. These are 15-second videos.
Yes.
Get frick off of them. So do them well, and then leave. The same thing applies when I am teaching you guys about starting your stories. If you think back to when you first started stories, before all of you guys were all confident in stories, go way back before that and think back to, I feel so awkward posting in my stories. That's what you have to do with your reels. You just have to make it. It's going to be terrible, and you got to post it, and you got to walk away. And if you really hate it, then delete it. With stories, they delete in 24 hours. With reels, just delete it. If you really hate it, delete it. The second thing is, I'm so thankful that you said the tidbit about text. You guys, do not be that person that puts...
Don't be wordy.
Oh my God. My personal favorite is words that you are speaking and you put it into text. So if you're going to say something, kind of like the affirmation video that I did, the text is exactly what I'm saying. So I can watch the video and pay attention to what I'm saying. It's not going too fast. That's my personal favorite. Or if you guys write down, this is my favorite creator of Reels, write this down. Her account is called Move Your Bump. She is a coach and educator for pregnant women and postpartum and all of that. But her content is brilliant when it comes to, she was using TikTok, but now she's obviously using Reels.
Right.
It's so good for getting an idea of how to do the text in a way that is that you can actually see, that you can actually read. The second somebody needs to pause it, you've lost them. They're gone. Bye-bye. See you never. I'm not thinking about the content. I'm pissed off that you just made me pause this and I can't freaking read fast enough. So now you just made me feel really stupid because I can't read fast enough. It's so not strategic. The third thing
exactly.
It's so dumb, eh? The third thing I want to say about no, go ahead.
Oh, no.
The third thing I want to say about your reels is make reels on topics that people will relate to, but even further that people will share.
Yeah.
So start out playing around with fun things. Things like your workout routine, your morning, like easy things that don't require a lot of thought, that don't require a lot of audio. Like, don't try not to jump into something that's too difficult. Like, really start easy. Start super small, super easy, and then slowly work your way up. But what I want you to do is think, how can I make a 15-second video that people will share because the value is so good? That's what I want you to think. So eventually, once you've got the reels figured out, and this is the direction that you want reels to go in, is educational it's called edutainment or something stupid like that. It's educational and entertainment blended together.
Yep.
And the people who utilize Reels for their business do it in a strategic way where they are providing value while also doing it in the fun, entertaining way. So something that could be really like, this is actually, I'm going to give us all homework, is I want everybody to come up with 3 really cool ideas of how you can provide value. What's 3 different topics or 3 different reels that you could do? And I'm going to post a post in the team page tomorrow. And we could just have like this plethora of ideas on what we can share. But what can you share to somebody that they would then say, oh, this is really good, and they would go and share that to their stories? For example, it would be something like, your top 3 favorite workout clothes stores. If you have, this would be a great one for you, Lyndi, because you have the same spandex shorts that you always wear. And I've been following you for a while, so I know that you use those shorts. So for me, as a longtime follower, that would be very aligned for your followers, because we already know that you use the same brand. So if you did like my top 3 favorite workout clothing, and you like did something fun, and you did it entertainment, and you like snapped your fingers or you jumped into them and you put the store, that would be something that people would want to share. They would want to save that, or they would want to share it. Another thing would be 3, your top 3 favorite workout moves for a booty day. I don't know.
Yep, totally. No,
9
totally.
o'clock at night. I don't know. My creativity is getting this big. But that would be something that you could do. And then you would show very short clippets of those 3 moves. And that's something that people would want to share. The purpose of Reels is not to do the same things you do in your stories. Okay?
Correct.
To start out, you want to start with practicing. Of course, you want to practice and do it almost every day. But once you start getting really good, you don't want your reels to look the same as your stories, right? And that's what I see a lot of network marketing people doing right now, which is kind of driving me nuts. Also, please do not be the people who say, actually, yours, I think I liked yours the most, Lyndi, when you did your yes and no one.
Yep.
Because I'm so sick and tired of seeing the reels that say, can you do network marketing? Can you do this? Do you need a big file? I'm like ready to block them all. Like, we can't keep doing the same freaking reel. It's driving me nuts. These Monet people.
So I find it's the Monet people and the It Works people.
They're having a freaking heyday with the same fucking thing. I don't understand why you think that. Anyways, I digress. Do not utilize this as an opportunity to kind of like combat objections to network marketing. Okay? It's not sexy. Nobody wants to watch it. Nobody's gonna share it.
I don't know about you, but it made me feel like barf. Like, really?
Cringy. I'm like, oh my God, you're ruining
Oh my God.
Stop it. I get cringy.
I was cringy. I was like, no, no, you really want to relate yourself and be authentic when you're doing it. Like, for example, the whole, like the laundry one for me, like, I mean, that was such a rough thing. My laundry room is so small, but I'm like, you know what? I've left my laundry in the washer now for like 2 days, and this is the 3rd time that I'm washing it. I'm going to make fun of myself for it because it's funny, and I can't be the only one that did it, right? So I found some funny mumble music, and I'm like, oh, I like this. And you know what? I probably seen a similar reel and just made it my own. And the engagement I had on it was crazy. It was crazy. The ones that are so rough that you think are going to do the worst are actually the ones that do the best because it's not perfect and people relate to it more.
Exactly. So with all of that, take it all away. I would love if you guys put in some brainstorming, because it's all new for all of us, of course, but come up with three different like topics that you could create a reel on that would be valuable and shareable. So not just relatable. I'm not talking relatable. I'm talking valuable and shareable, something that provides value to the person who's watching it, that they're then going to want to go and share it, thinking in their heads, oh, maybe somebody else wants to see this. Like one of the ones that I always think of is that car seat one that I shared, where it shows how you can hold a car seat. Like for
How
me,
to carry
I
it.
don't share very many
Yeah.
things other than like quotes and things like that. I don't share a lot of that stuff. But when it comes to like baby things, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know this. So I can only imagine how many other moms didn't know this. Boom, share. Hello, that person's now getting all of my people seeing their video on top of everybody else who's sharing it. So that's the way you want to think about it, is how can I provide value and shareable value. And relate it to your business. Now, with that being said, it doesn't have to be workouts. It doesn't have to be your Shakeology. It doesn't have to be your supplements. It doesn't have to be any of that stuff. It just needs to relate back to your business in the sense of, hi, I'm an educator. I'm a coach. I'm here. I am available for you. Come see my page, kind of thing. That's really why, like for me, I lean into affirmations and all of that stuff. That's something that I will share a lot of, but find what, and play around with it. Please don't spend too much time doing it. Just do it. No, it's a 15-second clip, you guys. Nobody is analyzing it that hard. I tell Lyndi this all the time. I'm like, just post it.
Just do it. Just do it. But if you are going to kind of look at what other people or other coaches are doing for motivation, definitely set that timer like 10-15 minutes. You don't want to go down the rabbit hole. You're just trying to find something quick that will resonate with you. And if you find like 2 or 3 reels, save them so you can go back to them. And that's kind of like your Rolodex of ideas that you can fall back on. So I've kind of built up a collection that I can fall back to make them my own, because I've seen the value, it's resonated with me, and that's something that I kind of want to recreate so I can share with my community as myself, which is going to increase my engagement, boosts more meaningful conversations, which then turn out to be better connections.
For sure. And I will say that there's not a lot of top coaches that are doing a very good job on Reels. So I personally would actually go and follow people who run a business that is an online coaching business. So I will actually give you another one that I love. Her name is Promise. One sec, let me find her. Promise I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is.
Maybe just drop it in the comments.
I will. I'll put it.
It's hard to see your screen.
It is. I'll put it in the team page. But she creates educational entertainment reels. They're very valuable, but these are the type of people that you want to look at for real ideas. Mm-hmm. So go to her reel, watch the reel, and then scroll down. Well, you would end up watching all of hers, but that gives you an idea. And then if you like it, it will show up. Ones like that will show up in your Explore page, and then you will have a better opportunity. So that is a great person to follow for reels. If there's other ones, I will definitely let you guys know. But I mean, you don't want to go and follow 50 of them. Just go and follow 1 or 2 that are doing a good job and go and duplicate it. But personally,
Yeah.
I have not seen any Beachbody coaches who are doing a good job. So personally, I wouldn't really look to Beachbody coaches as guidance. And everybody's doing the same freaking thing. Everybody is showing their workout clothes. Everybody's showing their morning routine. Everybody is showing can you do this? Yup. Do you need a following? Nope. Can you do this? Yup. I'm like, I can't handle it. So with that being said, does anybody have any other questions regarding Reels? No? Excellent. All right. I thank you so much, Lyndi. Like, thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
You. You guys are all awesome. Thanks for sticking around. And if you have any questions, post them in the team page. I'll post the recording and I will post the homework. Mwah! I love you guys so much.
See you guys.